Jim Starkweather, the publisher of Kingmaker Network, and welcome to another episode of Mail Call. We have a little small mail call this week, but like I said in prior weeks, I'm trying to get these kind of more routine rather than waiting till I have tons of stuff to open. We'll just do them as we get stuff in on Mondays. That's why they're usually called Monday mail calls. So without further ado, the real touching on briefly that I mentioned in my tragedy of my airbrush. My airbrush functions, the power will switch on and it's blowing out air, so that's good because it did take quite a drop. But unfortunately my moisture trap took the brunt of it. It must have hit like right here on the end as it was coming down. It literally was like, bent over either like this or like, I think it was bent over like this. And my threads are damaged. I've tried to screw it back in. It won't screw back in. I'm just damaging the threads even more. So I'm hoping that maybe the inner threads are okay. Otherwise, I don't know what I would do in that scenario. Could potentially replace this metal heatsink piece, but I don't know what's involved with even trying to replace that. I could easily probably replace this little piece, which just probably screws off here or comes off. Yeah, I also think that maybe the plastic, I can't get this to unscrew, and I'm sure it was supposed to, so I think that's actually gotten jammed on now. Not sure how that would be fixed either, so maybe I'm just looking at replacing the whole moisture trap and gauge, which hopefully the gauge still works. I won't know that until I get it plugged back in. Anyways, well, don't leave your air compressor on the back of a workbench where it can easily be pushed off onto the floor. I will not be doing that in future. As a matter of fact, I discovered all these Tamiya paints. A couple of them had fallen off the back of the thing because I don't have any lip on the back of this. Probably would be actually a great idea if you have a workbench like this and aren't trying to work at it from two sides, to install like a lip on the end so things can't easily fall off of it. But yeah. All right. Well, let us proceed with the mail calls. The mail call. I used to actually have a little audio. People who know the site from way back in the early days, when you had a private message, it used to say, it was Homer Simpson saying, "Mail call." But at some point, I think the Internet Explorer changed or something, and it didn't support that kind of automated loading of an audio file. You had to okay. That's when all those things started to pop-ups to okay this or okay that. So it looks like Casemate has sent us the next book in the Images of War series. This is Allied Armor Fighting Vehicles of the Second World War, Rare Photographs from Wartime Archives by Michael Green. And some color photos of vehicles, current day vehicles, as well as reenactments, and lots of black and white photos as well of period stuff. So it's a pretty big book. This one is 200-ish pages, it looks like, maybe 193. So the smell of the printings. Also in the Images of War series, we've got the Armored Warfare and the Waffen SS 1944-45 by Anthony Tucker Jones. And again, same concept book. This one's mostly all black and white photos, obviously, but and this one isn't quite as long, 116 pages. And then next to the Images of War series, the Panzer III, Hitler's Beast of Burden. Anthony Tucker Jones also. And again, probably very similar. This one is 110 pages and lots of photos. And then we have which series is this? I guess it's Armor Photo History. Armor Photo History, expanded format with 88 pages, British Cruiser Tanks A9 and A10 by Peter Brown. So, and this again has illustrations in it, as well as line drawings and black and white photos of the time period, of the war time period anyways. And yeah, we'll definitely do some turning the pages, even though I kind of just did mini turning the pages. Those are small minis. A couple of pieces of junk mail, which we will ignore. Looks like we got something from AK. I can never tell because their addresses, they don't sometimes it says AK Interactive and sometimes not. It's one of those tricky boxes to open. And it's not going to be cooperative. Looks more like it's MIG. So we've got new issues of The Withering Magazine. This is issue number 20. Looks like 20. Alan Camouflage. So Weathering magazine, obviously for people who are into the paintings. This is all about the painting and the weathering. And then we have the aircraft, or the Weathering aircraft, which is only up to issue 6, I believe. But this is also on camouflage. So kind of interesting. They're actually mating up their armor and aircraft issues. It's an interesting way to do it. So, aha! Yeah, so again, we'll do some turning the pages on those. I need to kind of do a catch-up, I think, video with all the ones I've got in backlogging. An interesting hardcover book. This one's Panzer DNA, German Military Vehicles of World War II, Camouflage Markings Organization. Mine got a little dinged in shipment there, but not too bad. Danielle Guglielmi and Mario Piari. Not a huge book. This one's 140 pages, but again, lots of reference, color reference, photos, some interesting looking stuff there. So no paints or anything from Mig, which I'm perfectly happy with, because it's difficult to do paints. We still have a lot of paints. Look, it's the number 3 in styrofoam. We have a lot of paints sets that we get, but unfortunately, unless we can mate them to a project that someone's doing, you know, and I don't do a lot of projects myself, so I guess I'm just not the best candidate for paint sets. Not that I'm saying we never have done any paint sets. We certainly have done quite a few, but relatively speaking, for all the stuff we get in paint-wise, it's just hard to find people to do utilize them, not just try to do a review, which I'm not even sure how that would work. All right, so this one is the bulky papers, and they have sent us. They've sent us the Hasegawa 1/24 scale Wild Egg Girls Panzerkampfwagen K1 Kubelwagen Type 82 Claire Frost with figure. So this actually has a figure. Cool. Not that I'm into the anime / Wild Egg Girls too much, but yeah, still kind of nice. It's a 1/24 scale Kubelwagen. Limited edition, it says. I imagine this kit either was or is available without the anime crossover. But yeah, thanks to Hobby Co for sending us this one. I don't think I requested this one, but maybe I did. Maybe being a 1/24 Kubelwagen, I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead and send that one. But yeah, it looks like it's interesting. I'm not sure it includes the engine back here is open in the graphic. It'd be interesting to see if that's actually the case. Oh, it looks like it is, because there's the actual photo of the vehicle right there with the figure. So literally the figure is her standing there like that, exactly as seen on the box cover. It's not often you get that. So, well, so a lot of books for this one. I know not super exciting in terms of kits and stuff, but yeah, books and airbrush update, and that's what do I have coming out. What's coming out soon? Well, we've got the T35. That should be an unboxing coming out very shortly. I'm going to be doing a video on the Tamiya German 3.5 ton truck, probably the Shimakaze, and the military figures, because I want to get the Tamiya stuff kind of out and done. And then down the road, I had this kit a long time ago, but yeah, we're going to do the unboxing for this Airspeed Horsa Glider by Bronco, which not even sure this kit's still out there, obviously floating around, but this is a release from a year or two ago, 3 ago, somewhere. But I've kept it because it's 1/35 scale. It's huge. It's big. Same thing with this. This is the back tail section of said plane. I think that's included in the kit below, but this is just the tail section and part of the wings for people who wanted to do a kind of a diorama bit. And also got the Russian strategic airlifter IL-76MD. That should also go out this week. In terms of videos, hey, I didn't give you permission to do that. So yeah, just kind of a preview of stuff that's going to be coming out on the channel and on the sites soon. All right, so anything else I want to say this week? Not so much. Let me check my script. Oh, I forgot that part. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I'll just wing it. That's an inside joke for those of you who watch these. Now I literally have lost my train of thought. So that's what happens when I try to be clever. I'm just not clever enough to be clever on, like on the fly. Well, not all the time anyways. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks to Hobbyco and Mig, Mo Mig, and Casemate for sending us all those samples and books and such. I'll try to get books as a priority, start to churn out some of these, especially the hardcover books and such, the beefier things. We'll try to get some book reviews out this week as well. So thanks for watching. Leave comments, suggestions, questions below. Click that like button if you liked any of this stuff. And we will see you next time on Mail Call.